less marijuana than I advertise.
I see. Oh,
with Family Guy, people expect me to smoke a lot of weed, and I try to, please the audience by pretending that that's the case. I smoke weed maybe like twice a year.
Are you saying that because you don't want your family to know? You're hiding it from your parents? Because
my family smokes much more weed than I do.
You brought some. Do they really?
They do.
You brought some photographs of your family.
I did.
Before I show those, I'll illustrate with the.
You want to start with this?
Yeah, I would love to if we could.
Okay.
It's an interesting tale.
Yeah. This is your producer has been trying to get me to tell this story for years.
Well, I think it gives us some insight into how you came to be.
And out of respect for those involved, I've resisted. But now, wow, there's a lot of liquid under
there. There is liquid. Don't worry about it. Get a lighter and it'll be gone in a
what
flash.
You do for company? What a mess.
He likes it like
my
this.
mother, who's a wonderful woman, also had a very sense of humor to get that out. There was. We'll just dive right into this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
My grandfather, who's a wonderful, wonderful man, Coast Guard, World War II, national hero. We love him, but I knew him as Grandpa. Came to visit with his girlfriend one year, and they were both in their 70s. And
did your grandma know?
they were long divorced.
They were long divorced. Okay.
And his girlfriend left a pair of underwear at our house that was very large. And my mother found it and thought it was hilarious. My cousin Eric comes to visit. They were two kindred spirits.
Okay.
Again, wonderful guy, social worker, living safe. And she goes, you got to take a look at this. He thought it was hilarious. So before he goes to bed that night, she puts the underwear on his pillow. And he gets a laugh out of it. He wakes up early the next morning and goes into our freezer and finds a steak and wraps the steak in the underwear. And it was there for God knows how long. Next Christmas, under his tree, he opens a present and there is the underwear. So he had my mother's name sewn into the band of the underwear and FedExed to her boss. This goes on and on and on for a very long time. You might have a picture of the underwear.
I do have a picture of the underwear.
That's the underwear.
They do not disappoint. It's a good size underwear.
That's my mom. So this goes on and on for many, many, many years. And finally they're sitting there one night around Thanksgiving, and my mother says to my cousin Eric, you know it's not going to stop until one of us is dead. And eventually my mother passed away. The problem is that she had the underwear when it happened.
Oh.
And we don't know where it is.
Oh.
There's nothing in the will.
Maybe it'll show up when you least expect it.
It could be. If I know her, there was some sort of posthumous flair.
I have a feeling that when, God forbid, Eric passes away, it's going to be on his head.
Knowing my mother, it will probably be on his headstone. But yes, so that's that story.
When you were a kid, did you love like big band music? And is this something?
Well, there's no segue there at all, is there?
Because I'm wondering because that's such a weird
I get
thing.
that network TV has.
My pets.
It's such a weird thing to be into that as a little boy.
Yes.
I mean, there's almost no genre of music it is weirder to be into than to be into big band music.
I know. I was big into film scores. I was big into big band music. I remember my father, who, by the way, was in Woodstock, a proud liberal, walking into my room and unprompted saying to me, "You like a good rock and roll song now, man, right?"
Blazer, what are you doing, Blazer? Blazer? Blazer.
I can see that.
Blazer. Blazer.
So you would listen to what? What were your
I
records?
just made Variety's top 10 list of people you thought were gay but who are not. Yeah.
This is not even a gay thing. It's like just like you're secretly 80 or something.
Secretly 80. Yes.
So you got into this when you were very young. You become really, is it fair to say, obsessed with Frank Sinatra?
I was obsessed with film scores when I was a kid.